There are quite a few challenging boss fights in God of War, but none comes close to Kratos' battle with Sigrun, the Valkyrie Queen. This is by far the most challenging fight in the entire game, and knowing how to take down this tough enemy will be key to your success in battle. The first step to surviving this grueling battle is to make sure that you're ready for it. The most important thing here is to realize that all the previous Valkyrie fights have just been training for this moment. The Valkyrie Queen utilizes all previous movesets you've seen, so paying attention to the previous fights will put you at an advantage. Taking down this powerful enemy is all about preparation, which means you'll want to do quite a few things before you get started. First, you'll want to have the best gear available. We suggest rolling with the Untitled armor, which can give you constant health regeneration. You'll also want to ensure that you're running a complete set of epic enchantments as well as an epic talisman. We also suggest hitting level 9 or at least level 8. This will allow you to do more damage and take less damage. For runic attacks, it can be a personal preference. However, we do recommend Hell's Touch, the River of Knives, Mistborn for the Axe Pommel, Rampage of the Furies, Hyperion Slam, and Blightguard for the Blades of Chaos, and make sure you equip Wrath of the Wolves for Atreus. For the talisman, it's also a personal preference, but we do highly recommend the Shattered Gauntlet of Ages. With that talisman and the Untitled armor, you should be able to equip up to 12 enchantments. Our selection of runic attacks focuses on damage and stun, which will give you plenty of time to grab any health gems or to reposition to a better section of the arena. For Atreus' summon, we chose Wrath of the Wolves. Even though it doesn't do a lot of damage like Murder of Crows, it does increase the stun meter, which honestly is more important in this fight. Now that you know how to prepare for the fight, let's go over what you can expect to see during this battle. Here are some of the attacks that you can expect from the Valkyrie Queen. She can fire out several chunks of ice, which are followed by a much larger block of ice that can't be blocked, a fog attack that will remove your lock-on, this rain of fire that can cause burning damage when you step into it. She also has the barrel roll, where she flies in the air and spins and dives towards Kratos. This cannot be blocked, and she usually does it 3 times in one go. And of course, you have to watch out for Valhalla. She will jump straight into the air and then slam down onto Kratos, and then start kicking at his head and neck. Practice makes perfect when it comes to taking down the Valkyrie Queen. To be honest, you should go into this fight expecting to die a bunch. Make sure you bring along a Resurrection Stone. You are gonna need it. The best thing to do is to learn the moves. That's why all those previous Valkyrie fights are so important. Also, throw your Leviathan axe at her, especially when she's in the air. This will knock her out of the air and stunning her for a few seconds. You can use these seconds to heal up or to add some more damage to her. And make sure you don't forget about Atreus. He's the key to every boss fight in God of War, and the fight with Sigrun is no different. Make sure to time the arrow attacks to try and fill up the boss's status effect, giving you a chance to stun her. If you're using the light arrows, then try to time Atreus' shot with your runic attacks, as this will allow you to deal way more damage to the boss. Finally, make sure you're using the Spartan Rage. It can be a good way to get in some heavy damage and build up the stun meter. It's also a good way to restore your health. When it's finally said and done, you'll find yourself with quite a few rewards for your trouble. You'll get Sigrun's helmet, which you should definitely give to Brock, some Asgardian steel, the epic material, perfect Asgardian steel, Retribution, an epic axe pommel, and the Nord's Temporal Stone, which is an epic enchantment. And that's it for the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe. Check back every weekday for another Prima 365, and for more content like this, be sure to head over to primagames.com.